Hey everyone, my name is Morgan and welcome to another Fortnite video. Like always, whenever a brand new update drops, I'm here going over the patch notes, and I'm going to be doing that with update 3.4 that just went live a few short minutes ago. Now, as always, I will be doing only the important stuff that was a part of these updates. If you guys want to know these small bug fixes and stuff they worked on, I will have the full patch notes linked in the description, but I'm going to be doing the important stuff in this video. There's a bunch of stuff for Save the World, a lot to be excited about, and there of course is some stuff for Battle Royale, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. First up, we have something that pertains to both Save the World and Battle Royale. The next phase of crossplay improvements has been implemented for the console side. They said you can now add, remove, and manage epic friends from the main menu. You can now send, receive, and respond to crossplay party invites, and the party finder now includes epic friends on other platforms, so they further optimize the crossplay experience for those of you that are playing from a console. Moving on, we're going to be talking about the new features that were implemented into Battle Royale. First and foremost, we have the new guided missile, basically a rocket launcher, and once you shoot it, you can take control of the missile at any point, and you can disconnect from it at any time. Once you're controlling the missile, however, you are unable to move your character. So it's kind of a high risk, high reward. You can fly it into other people's bases and stuff, and this is found in treasure chest and supply drops only. Next up, they've adjusted rarity colors on shotguns to more closely represent their effectiveness. Tactical shotguns are now common, uncommon, and rare. It was uncommon, rare, and epic, so they're going to be white, green, and blue instead of green, blue, and purple. And then the pump shotguns are now uncommon and rare, and it was uncommon and common before. So basically, pump shotguns went from being gray and green to green and blue. They still work the exact same, they're just closer representing how effective they actually are. No stat changes there. They also added the Easter egg launcher as a seasonal item. It's basically a grenade launcher, and it's a cosmetic change only. They also increased the launchpad drop rate by 25%, and they re-implemented the boogie bomb as well. And last but certainly not least, they added the limited time mode Sniper Shootout V2. They have the hunting rifle and crossbow in this mode. The revolver was removed. The down state is disabled. Down players are immediately eliminated. Legendary weapons can only be found in supply drops. Epic weapons can only be found in treasure chests. And then they adjusted the heavy ammo drop quantities depending on where you're looting your ammo from. And to end everything for Battle Royale, they removed the 30 FPS mode from Xbox One and PS4. They left a developer note. It says, in version 3.4, we made some significant GPU optimizations which improved visual quality, including resolution in 60 FPS mode, and we now feel that there's very little reason to play at 30 FPS. So that's all we've got for major additions and changes to Battle Royale. We're going to jump on over to Save the World. I certainly hope you guys are ready because there's a lot of stuff to go over. Alright, so first up for Save the World, Combat Pro is now an available control scheme option. Sprinting no longer costs energy. Dying and Resurrection no longer reduces the durability of your equipped weapons. Container search speed has been increased. Players no longer take fall damage on the hoverboard when landing on a speed boost pad. And the crafting ingredient stack limit was increased from 99 to 200. They said existing items will not automatically restack. You can condense your stacks by dropping and picking up the items or transferring between backpack and the storage. And finally for gameplay, they increased trap stack limits from 20 to 200. So that's all for gameplay. We're going to move on to missions and system changes. This will bring forth the Spring It On questline, the Three Husketeers. This is the grand finale of Spring It On, bringing huge explosions, epic mini boss fights, and the Miss Bunny Penny Legendary Constructor as a questline reward. And then for this event, we have two exclusive mission types. There is a special spring-themed Trojan Bunny mission, and then there is a mission to fight 3 storm mini bosses in one fight. That actually sounds really cool, and it seems like we're taking yet another step towards actual boss fights within the game. They've also made some changes to llamas. The first upgrade llama purchase is now free. All players who have already completed the Loot Llamas tutorial will also receive a free upgrade llama. This change was made to address the issue where some players were unable to progress through the Loot Llamas tutorial if they spent V-Bucks to make a Battle Royale purchase before they completed that mission. Upgrade llamas and other activities can now provide players with a deep choice, and this will only apply to normal llamas and not the event llamas. A deep choice event will allow players a second choice after they make their first choice from a card. So it seems like we're going to be getting a little bit more control over some of the things we're going to be getting from our llamas. They said epic and legendary rarity cards of these types now regularly have deep choices, so it seems like they're going to be fairly common. They doubled the appearance rate of the Troll Stash llama. The Troll Stash now guarantees at least one epic schematic, one legendary schematic, and one epic or legendary survivor of any type. Moving on, they've increased the amount of evolution materials awarded from mission completion from 10% up to 100% depending on the area that you're in. All missions in the game will now award some amount of XP across all commander levels. That means missions can no longer turn gray and you obtain 0 XP from completing them. Regardless of whatever mission you're doing, if you go back to an early area to help a friend, you can and will still earn XP from doing that. There's also been some changes to mission alerts. They increased the number of firecracker tickets received by completing group mission alerts from 60 to 150 tickets upwards to 100 to 240 tickets for completing, and that is scaled based on the zone difficulty. They said going forward, events that feature Mutant Storm and mini boss mission alerts will reward 100 to 240 tickets as well. They refocused mini boss mission alerts towards transform keys and high rarity items. They added a note saying greatly increase the chance for transform keys to appear, massively increase the chance for higher rarity items to appear. For example, in Twine Peaks, legendary transform keys have a 15% chance to be chosen as an alert reward, up from a 1% chance before. They slightly increased V-Bucks on mini boss mission alerts. They increased mini llamas awarded from 1 to 2 in Plankerton and higher. They moderately reduced the chance for mini-boss mission alerts to choose evolution materials as the extra reward. They reduced the chance for mini-boss mission alerts to choose XP as the extra reward. They removed crafting ingredients from the reward list, and they removed various items that were too low a rarity for the area. For example, no rare survivors in Twine Peaks. Moving on, we got a few other things added into the game as well. Remote explosives were added. These function just like the impulse grenades. You can find them out on your missions, but they do not persist after you complete that. They reduced the chance of the following weapon perks being rolled to about 30% of what they were before. Damage versus affliction, damage versus slowed and snared, damage versus stun, knockback and staggered, and then critical damage versus affliction. So they haven't removed these completely or added perk rerolls, but they've made it to where we now have a lesser chance of getting these perks on our weapons, down to almost 30% of what it was beforehand. So you shouldn't be seeing these rolls as often, and we probably won't be getting our rolls on our weapons butchered now. So that's a huge plus for me. They said boost pad crafting cost should now be comparable to other movement pads. They made some balance changes to defenders. They now are stronger, they have better damage perks, so it seems like defenders got a little love with this. And to close things out, we're going to be talking about the heroes. Rabbit Raider Jonesy is a legendary reskin of the Soldiers Raider subclass and has been added to the event store. Miss Bunny Penny, the legendary reskin of the Constructor's Plasma Specialist subclass, can be acquired by completing the Spring It On questline. The Mantis Sleep energy cost has been reduced from 50 to 20. I will actually play a ninja now that I can jump more than once without being completely out of energy. As part of removing the energy requirement for Sprint, we have removed the phasic energy perk. Outlanders with phasic energy have had that perk replaced with a different phase shift perk. So if you guys play Outlanders, you might want to double check because they made some small adjustments to your perk and replaced that one in particular. And last, while we're still on the topic of Outlanders, hat and backpacks are now added to the Shamrock Reclaimer. A hat is added at star level 2 and the backpack is added at star level 3. And then there is a bunch of different bug fixes. There is a lot to be excited about in this update. Sorry, I just kind of went through everything. There was a bunch of stuff to cover. I wanted to make sure I got all of it. As I said in the very beginning, if you guys want to read through all of the patch notes, I will have it linked in the description below. But there's a lot to be excited excited for, both Battle Royale and Save the World. I've got more videos coming out later today, so be sure to check those out. Another Fortnite one is on the way, talking about some new stuff that popped up into the game after this update, and then of course I've got another PixArt video. But if you guys enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, a like is really appreciated here at the channel. Thank you guys so much for the support you've been showing lately. It really does mean a lot. And if you guys happen to be new to Split Screen, consider subscribing for everything Fortnite and more. Once again, my name is Morgan. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.